Okay, so we're going to talk about if statements. So I'm going to set up some data input before we do our if statement. So I'm going to say weight is equal to float input. How many pounds do you weigh? And then we'll say height is equal to float input, enter height in inches, and then I'm going to calculate the body mass index. Let's see, that is weight times 703 divided by the height squared, so we'll just write height times height. So now we'll go ahead and use our if statement. So the way you write an if statement, it's going to be if condition is true, then execute this code. So it's going to be if BMI is greater than 30, and so what I'm doing here is that's the definition they have for obesity, and then for then you put colon just like you do for everything else in Python. So I'm going to print you are obese. Alright, so let's go ahead and run. Let's go ahead and make up a number. Let's say 190 pounds. Let's say you're only 5 feet tall, so it says you're obese. So let's go ahead and run it again. Let's say you weigh 120 pounds, but you're 5 feet tall. So it does nothing because you're not obese. So let's go ahead and put a else statement to handle the other case. So you would say else print you have normal weight. Alright, so let's go ahead and run again. So we'll say 120. So now it says you have normal weight. So that's the if-else statement. Now you can also have the else if, which in Python is written as elif or elif. So let's make an example to illustrate how to do that. So I'm going to get a score on a test. So I'm going to say score is equal to int input enter test score, and then we'll go ahead and say if score is greater than equal to 90, your grade will be equal to an A. And now we'll put our else if, so it's elif, and for the next case it's going to be if score is greater than equal to 80. So this only gets executed if the first case is not true. Then in that case the grade is equal to B. And then of course we have the other cases to handle. For a C we have greater than equal to 70, so grade is equal to C. Score greater than equal to 60, grade is equal to D. Yeah, that's right. And so then you reach your last case, it's going to be plain else, and we're going to say grade is equal to F, and we'll go ahead and print your grade is grade. So let's go ahead and run it. Alright, so let's go ahead and say I got a 75. It says your grade is C. So that's how to set up an if-else loop in Python.